I work as a bus driver for Stagecoach, and I've decided to do, for charity, decided to do a swim for FSID, which is Foundation into the Study of Infant Deaths. This is really close to my heart. 20th of February 2007, I had a son who was born 3 months prematurely. He was put into the neonatal unit in Leeds. After 48 hours, his health did start to get better, and we were allowed to hold him, which was, I can't describe the feeling. It's like winning Euro lottery. It's bigger than that. There's no better feeling than holding your son. And he spent 11 weeks in hospital, during which time he had to go through 3 blood transfusions. He'd get an infection. He was getting weaker and weaker. We were told to fear the worst 3 times. It was absolutely heart-wrenching, absolutely heartbreaking, but he pulled through. After the 11 weeks, we were told the news that we always wanted to hear, that Daniel was allowed home. But as a precaution, we were taught how to give mouth-to-mouth CPR to a baby. And on the 2nd of June 2007, we went to our local church, and we took Daniel with us, and everyone just cooed over him. I don't think I've even got a look in, really. But everybody was so happy. We were happy. And we took him to bed. I went to work that night, and I came home at 3 o'clock in the morning after finishing my shift. Bang on 6 AM, Emma woke up knowing there was something wrong. Call it a mother's instinct, if you will. And she got out of bed and looked over, and all I heard was a low, mighty scream. And I wasn't expecting it. I just jumped straight out of bed saying, what's wrong? And all she could say was, Daniel. Daniel's face is blue. And I shot out of bed, and all I could see was his lips were literally blue and milk all over his face. And Emma's screaming frantically, and she's picking him up, and his body's limp. And I told Emma to phone for an ambulance, and I gave CPR to him. It seemed a lifetime before the paramedics came, and when they did, they just picked him up, rushed him straight into the ambulance. Emma went with them, and I went in our car, and I followed the ambulance behind. There was a team of doctors and nurses ready waiting, and they must have worked on him for 20-25 minutes. And I heard a nurse tell the doctor that that's his 5th injection of adrenaline. And the doctor looked around and says, shall we call it? And it was agreed. And we were told the one thing that no parent wants to hear, and that's, I'm sorry. I can't take what's in here, and I can't take what's in there. And I've always wanted to do something in Daniel's memory, in his honour. And what I did do is that I got up my whole back tattooed as a memorial to him, but I still felt that wasn't enough. End of October this year, I went for my diabetic checkup, and I was told just how bad my diabetes had got. So much so I was close to killing myself. My blood sugar, my BMI and my blood pressure were absolutely through the roof, and I was classed as obese. And the word obese scared me, because you see all these things on television, you hear it in the media. Nobody wants to feel like that. So the nurse knew about Daniel and some of the things that I'd gone through. And she says, why don't you do something for Daniel and make him proud of you? And it was then that I decided that I would do something for Daniel, because I've got something to focus on, something to spur me on. And it was then that I decided to swim from Spurn Point to Cleethorpes Pier. It's approximately 5 miles. I've Google Earthed it. And I set the motions going, as it were. I've contacted a lovely woman called Mrs. Karen Weir, who's the Madam Mayor's PA for North East Links, and she's arranged through Madam Mayor and Cleethorpes Leisure Centre. They've sponsored me to do the training at the leisure centre. I've got full membership for a year. From next week I'm going to be doing swimming to tone up the body and get the legs strengthened. Then in the new year I'll be still solely concentrating on endurance swimming and going for long distances. I can't believe just how many people are willing to help me, to help others, because no parent should lose a child, no matter what the circumstances are. My main fee is jellyfish, believe it or not. I'm just hoping that there's not many of those around. The one thing that does worry me the most are the undercurrents, because they can drag you straight under, and then I do have a problem. The sponsorship, as I said previously, is for FSID. I have done an actual email address for you to contact me rather than using my personal address, and it's Daniel_FSID, that's FSID @yahoo.co.uk. If you want to help me in any way possible, no matter how little, there's many things that I do need. I will respond to all emails. You can donate online. If you want to go to the FSID website, you can donate online there and leave a message on who you're donating from and what it's for. If you keep monitoring www.cleethorpespeople.co.uk, you'll see my blog on there, and it will be up on there eventually. Failure is not an option. It really isn't, and I don't believe in failure. And I know I've got a lot of pressure on me. A lot of people are counting on me. A lot of babies throughout the UK are counting on me, and I'm going to do my best not to let them down.